On today's video, we'll be looking at the Bayside Campgrounds at Escribano Point in the Florida Panhandle. This is located right alongside some Eglin Air Force Base property. It's pretty rural, pretty quiet area. I'll say when you're heading back, it does get hairy at times on this little small graded dirt road, especially when you meet oncoming traffic. I was actually pretty lucky to be at a point that would allow me to pull slightly to the side. I don't think my rig in that truck would have met. There's actually two areas you can camp. If you go left here at this sign, it's a place that's for tents only. To the right is the Bayside area, RV camping by permit only. It's a free permit. You just need to call the Florida Water Management Association to, or the WMA as it's called, to get a free permit to camp on their property. I would estimate that there's probably 12 camping spaces here. 4 to 5 of them are right along the bayfront. The others are further back. It's a very beautiful area. As you drive in, you see lots of covered, shaded areas. All of the campgrounds, I believe, camping areas rather, were shaded. Leading up to the access to the beach area, or I'll call it the beach area of the bay, which was just beautiful, by the way. You have a very small beach area that we'll see later in the video. The campground, though, very well kept, very well shaded, and pretty nice in amenities as well for a place that isn't actually RV oriented. There are no hookups. You're not going to find that. But it was very well kept, and for dry camping, it's one of the nicer places that I've stayed. And the view, you really can't buy a view like this. This was the view as I arrived. Each designated camping area is well defined. Each of them are fenced in. You do get your own picnic table as well as a fire ring for building fires. You must bring your own firewood. You are not able to scour for firewood or cut down trees for firewood as well. The sunset was probably one of the prettiest I've seen. It was just absolutely gorgeous. This was my first night there, looking out over the bay from the beach area. You really can't ask for a better sunset than that, especially when it's free boondocking and free camping. This is a view of the bay. The next morning, you'll see some of the bayfront camping areas that are available. You'll see tents camping next to what was a modified bus. There's the short beach area looking out over the bay. The beach area is nice and clean, but it's not very large. While I was there was a family with some small children. They were out playing on the beach. This is just the tide was out a little bit, but you can see you have a narrow strip of beach running along the bay there. I believe that was probably an old pier or something that is broken down. Nevertheless, fishing, good place for fishing. I guess you could swim as well, although it was kind of cool when I was here. Didn't see anybody swimming, but I did see people putting some nets out as well. As far as other amenities, you have several trash cans that are bear-proof. There are 2 porta potties as well. They were reasonably well maintained, but they were porta potties. You kind of get what you pay for with that. There's also a large day use area here, so you can just come in for the day if you want to bring your whole family in for a day of fun. You don't need a permit for that. You come in, use the area for camping and cooking and grilling out. If you enjoy my videos of these boondocking spots as well as RV campgrounds across America, please thumbs up, subscribe, click that bell, and by all means share as well. We'll see you next video. Thanks so much for watching.